Hi everyone, in our last video we talked about the South Dakota sales tax return, and today we are going to file another state sales tax return. But before we move ahead, I would like to request all of you to just subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest sales tax information pertaining to US taxation. So this is today we are going to talk about the New York state. I have made the first video, the part 1 of that state already, in which we are just gonna put the sales and total payment made. But in this particular video we're gonna see how we can input the sales information for the cities and the counties in New York. Because what happened is this, that let's say in June, as I have told already, that the quarters for New York state is different from the rest of the US states. So in June we're gonna file the quarter return started from March to May. So it includes March, April, May, and the due date is 20th June for this period. So what we do is that in March we pay the tax, in May we report the tax. What we do is in March period we do report the sales, and then we report the tax and we made the payment of that tax. Then same thing happened in May as well, in April as well. Now in May, what you need to do here is that you need to report sales by cities, because that's where the quarter is ending. So here you need to report the sales by cities, and then you need to pay the tax, and then need to make the payment of that tax. But the tax here will be only for this period, because for both these periods you have already made the tax payment, so we'll deduct the tax amount of this from these two periods. So let's see this on the portal here. So I'm on the portal now. Here you can see that this is my period, which I'm going to select March to May. So I will click here, file return. So what I will do here is that I will say no, no, and then I'll continue. Now here, if you notice here, for the period of, this is the period that I'm gonna file. Now for this particular period, you file ST810, and here you filed 8 ST809. For these two periods like March and April, we filed 809, and here you're gonna file ST810. Now here in this form you need to report the sales that has been made in cities and in counties. So what I'm gonna do here is I will select this period. So here I will add the total sales. So my total sales here for this period are this, including everything, 207,893. I will make it 894 due to rounding. Then my total non-taxable sales are this 122357, and then I will just select these options. I will say no, 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 and then you click continue. So now here you can see I have to fill this form as well. You have to fill this form each quarter end. So my quarter is ending in May, so I'm gonna do this form as well. That's the extra step that you need to do when the quarter for the New York state ends. Now here you can see that I have to file the counties and the city sales. So if you notice here, these are my cities, right? And have to fill the form by city. So for the city, for these cities, the county is this one. If you want to add any jurisdiction, you can add from this one. You just need to select here, and then you need to click the add here. But since my jurisdiction is Suffolk County, so I will click here. Now total taxable sales, so my total taxable sales here are this one, which is 85536, 85536. So now I will just click calculate here. So if you notice here, my total sales tax rate is 7484.40. I will click continue here. So I will click continue here. Now here you can see this is my total sales 85536, and this is my total tax. I will say continue. Now here what you can see here is that this is my total tax and the payment that has already been made with the payment that has already been made in these two periods. The first one is March and April. So these payments are already made, so I am going to just make the payment that relates to this period, May period. So I am going to say calculate here. Now this is the total payment that I need to make here for this period. Okay, so I will click calculate. Now here I need to input my payment information, and then you can just click continue. After continue, you will be able to make the payment, and then your return will be submitted. So this is how you can file the quarterly ended return for the New York State ST810 form. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, any suggestions, do let me know in the comment box. Thank you very much.